basically the best gun in the game.
Going to be able to do some work with it, though, as the fast execute will roll up to the bomb site. They were able to make this work before. They've got to be careful of this op presence, though, and they deal with it very quickly. Freiburg denies the plant, finds a second kill as well, bringing the numbers down for the T side even more. Just Hobbit and Doja are the only ones left alive and standing here. HS, good control over the situation, finds Doja trying to sneak into the sandwich lane, and now it's just Hobbit left alive. Again, another pretty much impossible situation for him to come back from. Does have the smoke to hide in, but I think he's kind of lost himself in the smoke, so he's trying to wait for it to fade before he gets anything done.
Definitely a risky thing to do, but when the scoreline's 12-5, and if you lose this round, which you probably will, it's going to be 13-5, that's a long run to make back.
We've got trades again to start things off. Hobbit just killing out HS with a nade. Won't mean much at this point in time here, as Optic also split themselves towards inner after they go 1-1 on the outside trade. Magisk looks like he's going to continue to push past the smoke. He's going to be careful. There's a Deagle in play over by Z, and he has no vision right now. He's just a single target going up against them. Alu thankfully finds Fitch, and it looks like Mixwell has pretty good control of the sidewalk area of things. There we go. Knocks out both of those rotated players. Just Hobbit left again in a 1v3 scenario. He's going to walk forward, try to challenge Mixwell, but Mixwell will get the better of him. That is not going to be the case.
Ooh.
Fitch trying to patiently wait, but the problem is that Molly is going to send him out, and that's a goodbye to him. Zala picks up another kill. Freiburg with one more. Just Adren left standing alone, and he's not going to be able to get much done. Optic close it out in quick fashion after those first 5 rounds were won.
Be dangerous, especially because there's so many nades. There's so much utility on this defense. That smoke is going to bust up the timing. They have to go through it. They have to hope Kerrigan gets blind, and he doesn't. One's gone by him, though. That might be what takes it. And Kerrigan, he's missing the spray, and he gets knifed. Completely blind. Didn't even see it coming. 2 quick kills from Kenny allow him to get into the bomb site. Olaf with the AWG trying to spam down the planter. It's not going to happen, and we're into a 3-on-3.
G2 now just going to be holding this passively. They've got the bomb plant. They're going to try and use that to their advantage in lieu of the utility that is missing. Guardian starts to push in quick on the trigger. It's Rain to pick up one. Guardian missing shots left and right. Kenny's over it short, and Will.
Rain's going to be blocked off by the smoke. It's a pretty big group heading over towards long A. Apex is just jump spotting it, but Kerrigan, Guardian, Olafmeister have the decision to make if they'd like to go that route. And a lot of emphasis on danger controls from Kenny in the stairwell. There's an opening pick for him.
Ooh, gonna be handed a second, make it 3. Kenny will take that all day long. That's the bomb dropped over in mid, and once again, it's heroic from Kenny S to kickstart this round. Bomb plant comes in. Kenny gonna start to sneak on through, and MBK wrapping round from behind. Kenny's extended far forward, in with the first. Bomb still working against them. It's the wraparound from long from Nico that could. Oh, MBK wants to make it 2, in with 2, and now Nico on this flank, and Kenny reads this perfectly. MBK gonna walk on into it. 3 frags for him at the end. Shot back into Apex's hands, and he'll then fall to Guardian. This could be it. Body goes down promptly after MBK. Has to show up now with the Deeg. 1 versus 4. Does take the first, but he's tagged extremely low in the process, and Rain gonna finish things off. 16-14 for FaZe.
Instead, it's going to be FaZe with a lot of aggression towards top of mid. JDM, he's out at the right time. He gets the double steal, helping out with one of his own. Guardian on the other side, he does manage to find one, but JDM is still there. He gets the trade. He is incredibly low on HP, down to just 11. I do believe this is going to be GG anytime soon. The leash. Oh, they line up for him. Now the B-bomb site is completely open. This might mean that Liquid stay alive for at least one more round. Rain with a flashbang. Leash already in towards the side. He is in a 1-on-2 situation and needs to come up absolute massive. Does get the plan fairly early. Guardian still on the long rotation towards Banana. Rain already close. He's just patiently waiting for his teammate to get just a bit closer. Trying to team up here, go for the 2-on-1 situation. Leash missing the first opportunity. Pop flash not really doing much. It does blind Guardian, and he finds the kill on Rain, but just like that, Guardian will get the trade 16-5.
The bomb carrier is going to have one more added with them. And oh, great flash and a fault from Mixwell. Out while Azra's still completely blind. Another free kill from Optic here. They're looking good, but what was that from Nifty? A shot through the box into nowhere. HS trading it back, but Nifty again swiping down the ladder to find the trade onto HS. Still a disadvantage for himself and the rest of his team, though. Naf is completely pulled out of mid and rotates around the group up with Nifty. Nifty will sit alone on this site the next 2 to 3 seconds while he's waiting for Naf to rotate in, but all has gone calm. Nifty picked up those 2 incredible kills. We'll look for more. Another great flash. This time it is from Nifty himself, but Naf moves in, knocks out Mixwell, and all of a sudden, we are even. We are into a 2v2, and Nifty hits another shot, spots the last minute connector. Look at just going for the kill, and he gets it! A massive 4K from Nifty to keep this streak going for the Renegades.
Гейс сейчас видит, что не все так и хорошо, хотя Нифти не мешает забрать минус по Magic с боя, через закрывать JKS, Нифти забирает HS в ответ, и это 2 в 3.
Ollie deeper inside of the site, but Freiberg's the real target right now. Naf will thankfully take care of the other player back by Arches. Eliminates Alu. Yusilo tries to directly push Freiberg, and that actually works, which is a bit of a hard fight to win from that position, but he gets it done anyway. HS and Naf will trade blows amongst themselves, and it is left to HS at the end of the day to clutch. But Renegades realize he's hot on their tails back over inside of the apartments. And
that flash at Catwalk worked.
Unfortunately, HS will miss that chance to kill JKS. He still will have it, though, as he goes out, and that's the bomb down. So now Naf has to quickly go over to CT, chase this kill, and he's only got 9 HP to play off of. HS is smart. He hides away, and Naf knows, actually, he's going to run back like he has time to plan. There's no way that's happening.
Mixwell freaking close with the max 7. Finds an op upgrade.
Next step to back here, trying to find some impact. It's actually Azza that gets the next kill. Magisk further back at triple, though, is going to be able to hold the line as he picks up 3 quick kills, bringing it all down to Naf, and he won't get very far either. Alu back on Cat has found him.
Upon the execute, I think HS is probably going to flank slowly through underpass after they contact out a ramp. This could be a diabolical plan, depending on if Nifty reads it.
JKS is still going to hold close up after all these nades are used, and he instantly clotheslines one player. Great trace as well. Naf coming in for the support, and for whatever reason, just didn't expect JKS to jump up there. So him and Naf chain together another kill. Nifty closing out, and now bringing it down to just Alu again. He holds for one player, but he can't fall back. He's locked into this fight. And with Azar getting the final kill, it secures it for the Renegades.
Gambit. They have the AWP on Mo. Nico's going to get aggressive. He's had a bit of a rough game so far. A couple nice shots to the Deagle. That's about it, but he can't get a kill there. It's the flying MAC-10, and that transitions right into an AK-47, and they're not slowing down. They're already pressuring into connector, and Guardian gets 1 kill and backs away. But the A site is lost. They're going to have to retake this.
Yeah, that A-bomb site has been torn in 2, and now Carrigan here in CT. Actually, it's Hobbit in middle. He accidentally finds 2. Guardian just jumps straight into the bullets, and now it's Carrigan left 1 versus 3.
Nicely done from him. We'll see if he can continue it in the second half, because I think that would just spell the end for FaZe quickly. Dren's going to be the aggressor in the 1-tap onto Rain. He's going to get away without taking a point of damage, although Mo, he goes for the peek to back up his teammate, and he takes a lot of damage for it. Down to 5 HP. Carrigan waiting to pounce over towards A, biding his time, but here's the man, Hobbit. He's taken out immediately by Olaf. Now jumping into window. This is a terrorist pistol that's being highly aggressive, pressuring this A bomb site. They're almost in, but Fitch is there to slow him down and survive even longer. Nico and Olaf are trapped in a triangle now. They have lost all the ensuing battles to actually get into the site, and they have nowhere to go. Olaf has to just fall back, readjust, and find a new angle of attack.
Yeah, critically, that bomb right now is just stuck in between this trifecta of death. The 3 Gambit players watching over it, but Olaf, he wants to try and spice things up. Mo has to be careful. He's only on 5 HP, but he's able to win that one out. What a way for Gambit to get their first win on the board. If they manage to close this out, you can see Olaf over here in mid with the scout. Trying to gain some ground for FaZe. They've felt very restricted. They've always been running into a man and losing the duels, and right now it's Hobbit and Doja locking down mid. Bombs dropped out in the open. Carrigan's fallen. Rain's finish off shortly after in Gambit.
Watch for Mixwell to get into the mix. Backs off early a little bit from HS, but at least called, and they were ready. They double up. Now they have to look back to try and find the player Bags because Mixwell's gone down. Good play from HS. Exactly what he had to do. Read the angles well and assessed which threat was more viable.
15 seconds remaining. Cold Zero still alive there, doing damage. So is Taco. Nice shot. They will be able to potentially get the bomb down here. I think we might have a plan coming through. Taco gets it in. It's a 2-on-2 situation with one of the world's best still alive. 12 HP as he finds a WP on the floor here. Both players towards long.
So with bomb ticking, keep in mind that HS is the one that has the kit, but he's also the one that wants to clear the bathrooms early, which means if he goes down in this position, thankfully no one inside of them just yet, it would mean the kit's farther away from Mixwell. It's less of a fact now as HS gets in position, but still goes down. Taco finds him just before he gets back to the stairs. That means Mixwell has to take the fight, can't do it. Taco finds both, and it's 5-1 for SK.
To have that sort of performance. And here we go towards short.
Speak
Fast play, and coldzera finds 3 beautiful headshots there. What in God's name was that? They're over. It looks like it's going to be Optic. They have to fall back. It'll be Freiburg and Alu trying to do what they can here. And coldzera is not done just yet. He's angry, and he's looking for his 4th. Surely he gets it as well. There it is. Headshot. Oh, he's just bullying them. It's going to be Freiburg. coldzera wants the ace. Of course he does.
It's Freiburg in a 1 versus
Just
3.
running from Cold.
Yeah, pretty much. I would too. Cold's taking Freiburg down 14 rounds. SK already. Well, either way, it starts off the way we'd expect with guns up and fallen on the
coming.
AWP.
Look at it.
It is coming. Yes, it's still not being pre-bolted, and I'm not exactly sure what to expect because he's just blocked in it.
What a weapon.
Gone down. Henry loves it.
Oh, I can't.
Secretly, Henry has it equipped, guys. Don't be fooled. 16-2, all 5 stay alive. No surprise, Optic. So he's able to do so. He just is still looking from new box. Interesting setup with Mixwell still inside of the site. No one towards Banana. That is confirmed by Taco, so they'll be looking. Orange is 1. Nowhere really to hide as he tries to get in by the fountain. Still, Mixwell does get a kill. Surprised he doesn't get double peeked from Fallen, who was trying to pick out Magisks. And as he gets picked off inside of the corner, Alu, Magisk is able to pop back out. He's got this down to a 1-on-1 Taco with very low HP and easy cleanup.
3 kills for Magisk.
Ungodly flash because he would have been holding on for dear life, hoping they weren't going to peek on the back of it. They didn't. And as he gets his vision restored, standing in the open as well, he finds Taco. It's down to Cold, who's the toughest man to go against, but an AK wins, and Magisk is looking sharp.
Now they're starting to make some noise. All it takes is Cold to hit one of these shots.
Cold's position's perfect. If Alu's not fast, it's op first op, and on the peak, Cold is much quicker because Alu never knew he was there. Oh my goodness. Magisk couldn't react in time. Neither could Cold, but they spawn each other, and that confirms to Cold not only did the first kill, but they're inside of the site, and he is posted. And he is ready. Smoke thrown. It hits him. Does Magisk hear it? Because that'll indicate that he's much closer than he is. It doesn't matter. Cold's got the op. And it is now 6-2.
And his AWP, I don't think this is going to work out when the smoke comes in. Fallen can't quite hit the shot though, so a chance to be boosted up.
He's going to go for it. They're going to go for it late. They've already crossed. They know it, but that denies bomb. And it's perfect. HS is there. And falls as well. Same result, same kill. Bolts with both.
Optic to take down Fallen. I don't think there is. Now they've got no utility. How do they even push him back? Like that, apparently. Nice headshot from Mixwell.
Bolts goes back out. Shakes down Mixwell. Alu is up close to the trade immediate. Shot from Cold. Alu, meanwhile, getting closer and closer to their position. Now they know where he is. Cold able to shoulder bait him. Out goes back and straight through the Vespa. You can be fuel efficient all you like, but you're walking to work tomorrow, Alu. As Freiburg gets a shot back, takes Cold finally. It's still for Taco to find. He knows Taco's inside of the pit. First still a ways away, so if he gets Taco down fast enough, he's got a chance to spray in. Oh, the damage done through the wall. But Fur fast on his heels. I have a feeling Cold wrapping the long way. Found, ooh, or not from Freiburg.
How has he hit that shot? It's great position from Freiburg. Nice intention, but didn't really work out at all. It's Mage's boy, who's been a thorn in the SK side.
No man's land.
Good lord, that was another magnificent shot from coldzera. 5 seconds remaining. The bomb will be planted, but still a 2-on-2 situation is very realistic at this point. That shot confirms it for Mixwell. coldzera up against it now. HS and Mixwell to try and take him down. A very difficult clutch on both sides of the server here. coldzera opens things up. He's trying to find the second kill now. 3 in total. HS down to 28 points of health. One more shot will do it for coldzera. Just completely confident there, but HS somehow outpositions him.
Confirms he's at the Ruins position, but they want to throw the bomb across because Bolts is so low, and he has the AWP for Banana in the post plant. First and foremost, needs to cover Cold on planting it. But in doing so, he's going to give a little bit more time for the rotation of Banana, and specifically of Mixwell. Good read, and he's gone back for it. Better shot, because he needs to keep this position. Cold, we know he's phenomenal, but he doesn't have a lot of room to wiggle. Flash goes in, Cold dodges it sufficiently, and Bolts has the angle behind him, so all he has to watch is CT. He'll go back out smartly, in fact, catches off Alu. They time it, Cold gets both. Fur, around the corner, immediately spots Freiburg. It's downed already. Alu still rotating with the R8, but unfortunately Magisk with the boost is not gone as well.
Yeah, they've got full control of CD spawn. I'm afraid this one is over, ladies and gentlemen. It will be coldzera having a bit of fun in CT spawn to finish it off, and 16-12 will be the final scoreline there.
To the warm embrace of his teammates, but Skadoodle already going to be feeling a different embrace. It's the embrace of death. He's gone down. Rush does what he can to start to claw things back. It's going to fall into a 4-on-4. Fitch is pushed all the way up, though, and they're not ready for this. Catches them unaware. They're doing all they can to keep things even, and they will. 2-on-2. Automatic showing no sign of giving up inside of A, and he's able to finish it off with a 4K. They have this crossfire set up. Tariq just trapped in the angle here. Fitch goes walking out. Tariq doubles down. He's made it possible. 3 frags for him. Yeah, Gambit. They're pushing down, as you say. It is going to be all eyes on Stewie here while Skadoodle holds off long. They've rotated automatic round very preemptively. It's a good read from Cloud9. In comes the push. The wall of smokes goes down, and Stewie, he's able to open up with 1, make it 2. And this push being picked apart here by Stewie on the AWP. They've continued pushing into him, and this man, there's no stopping him. He's in with 3. And now Doja left to clutch this out. 1 versus 4. It's not looking likely. But he's worked himself into an angle. They don't know that he's here just yet. Stewie peeks into it, and that is 4 in total for him. Finds himself trapped. They're going to try and bait Hobbit so that Dren can find this frag. But there's Stewie in with the first. Now he's spotted a Dren. Stewie misses that shot. He's darting back and forth, buying time, but Adren was able to find it regardless. And now it's a 1-on-2. Rotations are in. They've got the control of the bomb. And Adren knows where one of the players are, but Tariq's there to trade. And 16-11 to Cloud9. We're going to be going to map number 3. They are just have to push out towards A, so that's going to be all fine for him. Fantastic, actually. And now Doja has to try and step up, stuck between 2 players. He's able to open up with 1, has support from Hobbit on short, and Hobbit's going to land it. But Tariq brought him up earlier on. There's the denial. And now 1 versus 1. Hobbit emerges. Tariq only just clocks on to where he's come from, and there's 27 seconds left and counting. So Tariq just gonna wait, knows the pressure's on, and that bomb is to go down. Hobbit.
But he's got to be so cautious, and this is all just eating time off the bomb.
Yeah, he has no information as to where Hobbit is. There's so many angles to check for him here, and he has to move swiftly. Pushing on in, time ticking away. Hobbit up in apartments, just going to be hiding around the corner. And Tariq going to go hunting for him, forces the issue, and is able to find it. So now...
Oh, God, this is going to be so close. If he gets this, Tariq just bum rushes Hobbit. I think he's got it. I think he's got it just in the nick of time. Tariq with the heroic play. He had to just close his eyes and pray that Hobbit was exactly where he was running to. What a brilliant round from Tariq to save the day. First, these 2 kills are huge.
The bomb plant gonna get denied, and that's massive as Hobbit now finds himself 1 versus 2. Make that 1-on-1. The Mac 10. Surely this isn't possible. He's done damage. And Tariq...
I can't believe Tariq hasn't moved.
Yeah, the discipline right now. Finally, he's going to break it. Out he goes, gets caught off guard, and Hobbit. Upside there, though, is they have done damage. They keep the AWP. They wouldn't be able to get one otherwise, so that is always very handy there from Tariq, who survived against overwhelming odds. But look at this from Doja. I mean, it was just a mop-up from him.
Yeah, that was a very, very dirty round in a scenario where there could have been some danger that came out from that one. So, hasn't taken a shot just yet. And he's feeling uncomfortable inside the bomb site. There's Hobbit. He's been spotted as well. Skadoodle goes for the peek, and he wins that. Big kill, automatic chiming in also. Fitch and Window could turn the tides. Doja's low, so it's got to be on Fitch. And Tariq, meanwhile, rotating back to Catwalk. Skadoodle again holding down the fort, but they're so low, and they're dodging all these bullets. Somehow, Doja hasn't been able to grab anything. And 4 kills for Skadoodle. They can use these smokes and the 2 Molotovs wisely. They can find some entries onto this A bomb site. There's 25 seconds left. They're going to have to speed this up.
Yeah, time once again. The bane of Cloud9 here as they start to push in. Fitch is able to do 1 in the... Meantime, Adren rains death down from CT, and it's a bit of a massacre right now, but Skadoodle, he's a fan of that. The bomb plant will come in. Rush, damage inflicted across the board, is allowed to get the hell out of there, and he's still lighting these players up. Mo left 1 versus 2, has to swap out to the rifle, starts to sneak in, and Rush is able to do it. 3 frags for him.
It's just a Dren who considered it, but with no actual presence at A, that does essentially nothing. So, it is going to be Hobbit and Doja to defend this B bomb site. The hit does indeed come in there. There's the peek from Adren. They do lure him in like that. They find another way to get him out of position. The flick from Mo doesn't work. He looks like he wants to go for a re-peek. He's got to be careful. There's players up on catwalk. That's Stewie holding the position, waiting to pounce a wall of smokes, and it looks like Cloud9's going to come right through it, and there goes Doja. He's down to rush, and he's found Hobbit as well, and there's the kill from Tarek. Surrounding the bomb site, Skadoodle chiming in on Mo. That is a dominant round. Gambit never saw it coming. Mo's got a great angle, though. If he doesn't get flashed off this, he does. Cloud9 very aware, and then he loses the battle to Tarek. Just a side swipe from that AK-47. Mo can't even react, and there goes Adren. He responds with a push, and it goes nowhere. Fitch is alone at A, and he's gone, and it looks like Cloud9 has done it.
Oh, Hobbit, though, wants to try and prove you wrong. Bomb plant still yet to come in. Doja trying to lock it down with the AWP from short. Bomb will go down. Doja's held back by that smoke. For the time being, Hobbit is all alone in CT. Smoke fades, Skadoodle's on the other side, and now Hobbit 1v4. It all comes down to this. He's been on fire today. He's able to get the first, starts to make his way in, but Skadoodle and the rest of the gang hold the angle. Cloud9, they will win out the series 2-1. 16-11 on Mirage. They managed to get the job done.
Ooh, Cold. Didn't quite spot him with the jump. If Draken moves even slightly, Cold will, oh, the edge of the smoke. Somehow he stays completely out of the vision of Cold. He was lurking atop the truck. It's Taco instead. SMG wants to get aggressive. Good find from Forrest. Falling goes back. AWP misses. Inevitably, therefore, Cold's able to find the kill. And in the knife, or in the smoke rather, with the knife, they try and find Get Right, and somehow he tracks Fallen down, running away.
He's watching for flanks towards that connector. As we take more damage, Taco goes down to 15 points of health.
Good shot back from Forrest. Will immediately go off to the heaven position. Allows a better entrance. Takes out some of the range aspect from Monster. Just the one AK to work with. They don't even go in though. Forrest gets in their face early. 26 seconds. They've got to go eventually if they want to at all. And apparently it doesn't matter because NIP is not going to allow.
And we'll see whether Draken can find the kill and return. Difficult shot coming up.
Run boost. Oh, wow. That's a flick if you've ever seen one. Draken certainly up to it. There was a run boost to get Fallen. So 10, probably on round 6 or 7. So yeah, huge fall off from Fur. Better from NIP. Get Right and exists. They'll line them up. This is done. Oh! It's all done. Fallen in a 1 versus 5, and Forrest finds him. 16-9. NIP take map 1.
Well, here we go. Round number 21. It's just down to the AWP of Draken to try and make something happen here. And good night, Get Right. It will be fair to blow his head off with a single bullet of his AK-47.
Spraying through to catch the angle, but holding the wall. Draken's gotten one. He knows the door was going to open. Tries to spray transfer over, at least self-preservation, if you will, as he sprays and ducks behind the forklift, and he gets away, or does he? No, he does not. Taco, great shot after throwing the nade. That'll allow them to walk into the site. Get Right's shown his hand a little bit early, but the flash out wants to capitalize. Finds one, but Taco actually burns Fallen, so it wasn't even Get Right's kill, but it'll count. As they find themselves in a 2 versus 3, Get Right gone down early. It means Cold was able to hold the wall, and therefore they close it out 16-9.
2-on-2 now as he commits with the flashbang here. Res to defend. He's been hot so far. Can he maybe find this round for an IP? It looks likely as he takes down Fur.
Great recovery from Rez in terms of position. He was a little bit aggressive, hoping that they would win out the exchanges. When they lost Forrest, he had to run to get behind a box, and it catches them off, but it's down to the one-on-one. And Get Right was not detected by Cold on the flank the first time around, so Cold's not going to know, but he has great position, and Get Right has to make a noise dropping. That reveals that he's on the right side. As Cold to cover the angle. It's a common position, which gives Get Right a bit of a chance to pre-fire the peak. But it's still hard to get the lineup right toward the headshot, and Cold pre-fires instead. Shadow showed, and he's able to find it. Through Exist finds the kill. G2's won an event more recently than Astralis even, despite us talking more critically of them.
Good work by Forrest.
Yeah, excellent peek out to find Cold trying to get up on top and boost it over top of the hay bales. It gives the advantage firmly now to NIP after starting off with the Draken pick, and there's really not been any footing for SK in this round. Finally, Bolts will swing out to get Draken, but it's still a very timid approach because they have to worry about the pit and Forrest inside of it. As they do that, they're distracted, they're preoccupied, and Exist will walk out. 2 quick kills on a UMP, not bad.
Start swelling their bank accounts and be secure for the rest of the half.
Absolutely. So break down SK again. They've gotten the 6 rounds, 3 of them.
Oh!
Obviously due to pistol. That a boy, Get Right. Why don't you just build up your bank, as you said, Henry? That's onto the heels of Fur, and he will fast enough.
Hello.
He's gonna get another one. He's looking for a second, he's not sure. Hesitant,
Oh, no.
and the crowd's giving it away. He's realized he's turned around, and that's gonna cost Get Right, which may cost them more, because they've lost kills in the meantime. A free one gone, and it's down to a 1 versus 2, and he's gonna try and hold this, but immediately they go back to knives, and Exist finds the kill. That could have gotten very awkward. All three from SK will rotate from CT. 8 shots fired out. Draken's gonna try and pull them toward Forest. It might work, but they check. Taco doesn't realize it. Shows immediately. Forest goes 1 for 1. That'll do for now.
Oh, the
Because
backstab
Get
will
Right. Oh my God, Get Right. How old school is that? Down Banana. They had no idea why. Why would he be in CT spawn? And it's goddamn Get Right. That's why. Bolts gets found. Draken gets map point, and NIP.
Surely not, man. This can't happen.
Fallen's ready for the peak. They're gonna push through. He's blinded up, and Exist looks toward Orange's one, but the smoke's down. They know they've got safety behind them, but watch for the boost. Bolt's going up late, and 3 players crawling over Coffin. They've got their backs turned. They'll turn around all at once.
That was the
Yeah.
chance.
A loud scream turns the attention. Fallen tries to sneak in. It was the finals last year on this very stage that NIP took down SK. It's the semifinals this year, and the champions will return. But will it be Cloud9 or FaZe? It's just Taco to find. He's revealed his position, and everyone's heads will reel his direction. As soon as he pulls in, Rez will confirm it appropriately as well. NIP 16-11, 2-1 over SK, back to the finals of IEM.
Should be able to get some kills with this here, as we've seen FaZe just kind of walk into the crosshair. Rain coming down the stairs. Stewie's just waiting, and it's going to be an easy one. There's the first, there's the second. Something to cheer for, and a third. Triple kill with the Max 7.
Now the wall of smokes rains in out towards A. Rush going to try and take aggression. Is able to get one straight back and tries to secure a foothold up in pop, but it doesn't go his way. Stewie's going to fall shortly after the double orbs. That's all that remains, and they're going to start to get shut down 1 by 1. Skadoodle has dropped the bomb, and now he's going to try and make the second, but Carrigan shuts him down. That's enough for FaZe to win out map number 1. The map pick at Cloud9. They secure it 16-8.
Yeah, you thought Skadoodle might have had it, but that first half was too much from FaZe. Plenty of power in this buy. Cloud9 need to focus on keeping as many players alive as possible in this round. They need to build up that strong economy.
The main focus right now going to be toilets. Guardian, Carrigan, and Rain all grouped up here. Olaf waits over at B, and Rain. That D going to come springing into action. As he's opened up with 2, the A bomb site now pried wide open, and Automatic going to do all he can.
Oh
but
my
Rain,
lord.
he is feeling it with the Deeg.
There's 3 players here for Cloud9. This is not going to be an easy defense to crack open.
Not at all. And Guardian and Olaf, they're the 2 men to try and open up, but instead it's Rain with the Deeg once again.
There's no money in the bank for Cloud9 as well. This is a full investment into this round, and at the moment, Nico is just tearing them apart. Tarek's going to be up next. He doesn't want to challenge that. Stewie, that's a good... Oh, 2 kills! 2 very quick. Great reaction, but it's peeling them across the map and now picking the right site. Bomb goes down. Skadoodle is above and aware, but it's too late. They've already gotten in, and he can't hit the shot. That would have been huge. Now things are going to be difficult. That's a big kill from Guardian, showing him how it's done. He's been dinked down to low HP. But Skadoodle's still in unwieldy position to be in. Gonna have to go for desperation. Clearing corners close up with the up. He does have the kit. There's the peek. There's the quick shot. That's beautiful. 1 more to find, but Guardian's got the peek. With just those 2. Olaf, oh, what a flick over. He's actually got 2. So he's found one out towards Monster. That's the bomb, and he goes back. This is beautiful, and it might be all over. They have to go get the bomb. It's Skadoodle in a 1-on-3. What options does he have? Olaf is the first one up, and he's able to find that. Shot right to the face. He can move forward and go for the clutch.
1 versus 2, but time is so incredibly low. Rain catches him off guard from short. And FaZe, they've done it. They're going to win this series out 2-0. And they will be heading through to the grand final tomorrow.
Rez and Forest should be the front lines. Second rotation does make it to the site. Rain is not going to peek unless he absolutely has to from stables. He's so vulnerable behind the wood, but only if they have the information that he's there. As Nico starts to approach the flank as well. Forrest inside of the site, spots one. Now that's when Nico approaches. Forrest wasn't ready for it. Deagle finds yet another kill. Kerrigan's followed it up. It's suddenly down to Get Right, and he's gone as Rain picks up the CZ from a range. Minor amount. In fact, just 7 to exist with the shot. Nico finds Rest. Good shot. Forrest finds Rain.
Yeah, he's been unbelievable, the Deagle so far, and he continues to find headshots here, brings it to a 3-on-3. They've got a chance to get the bomb down here. It's up to Kerrigan to try and stop them. Can't find the shot. Forrest with the 3rd kill of the round. Now they have the advantage.
That is knowing exactly what kills mean. He gets 2 in the site. He knows there's going to be no one there. Gets the M4 and runs immediately to the first point of rotation. Turns Olaf's aggression immediately. Falls back. Rez tries to find him, but he's got it behind the wall. Fast enough from Rez. Down goes Olaf. Down goes the gun. Down goes Nico as well.
What a shot from Rez. This tag team combo.
The best chance to set the crossfire to find Guardian, or does he? Because Guardian nailed it. Oh my God, Get Right. That is old school as well. What a spray. As he transfers back over, he's got the bomb down, but it's only 6 HP to work with, and they're immediately on rotation. Bomb at least means money. It's so fast. As Nico peeks out, head's not quite shown. X-ray misleading. He's toward cannons. It's a tough angle to play, and Nico's got the shot. Common position for Olaf, hard to trade based on the fact that he has support as well. And Nico's actually perfectly positioned to get the shutdown before they even get that far. Good trade from Rez to find him instead, but they still have to identify as Olaf stays as quiet as he dare. But he is in the corner. Good shoulder peek from Forrest. That's one way to do it. Good recognition. Rain still has a lineup, but Get Right's gonna wait to cut them off. And Kerrigan jumps up. Get Right has the angle. Down he goes. Dragon's got the kill. We don't see it, but it doesn't matter. NIP has map 1. Discourage him.
This is the problem we had on Cobblestone. Every chance they get, there's no trade potential, and it's Nico with another beautiful headshot, make it 2! And NIP just can't do anything against these pistols. They seem to be so caged. They're so careful, but it's working against them, and Nico, 2 through the smoke, of course.
And little do they know that already behind the smoke, up close, Olaf is approaching. Rain's gone through Banana this time. Get Right has to play passive. They can't go for the fancy crossfire in Ruins. Forrest is baited out of 1 shot. Turns around, no one immediately on his heels. They are there though! Good read from Forrest, and good night, Olaf! It's Guardian who's gonna back off.
They run in, it's just looking clumsy now from NIP. After losing to those pistols, it's all falling apart. They'll rush B to try and get back into this game. It works out for now. Forrest have won, but they're up against Nico. One of the world's best, and he finds a 3-man spray down. Olaf Meister chiming in. I think that's it. We're absolutely done on Inferno, and it will be FaZe tying up the series. 4 versus 1. Draken, good luck, my friend.
Oh, just as he looks away as well, just to make matters worse. 4 kills for Nico. He had 2 on the Deagle earlier that turned the Fates. Previously was pushed up on a pop dog to get information, and Forrest on the 3rd try to get Rain manages to do so. 2 kills for him, another 2 kill Deagle round that's been surprising. Reload at a very inopportune moment as he tries to get towards Sandwich. Kerrigan is able to strike back, but dropping down. He couldn't reset his aim. Unfortunately, he gets in between Draken in doing so, and Get Right's able to wrap around. Good positional control from an IP. As Guardian has a chance to pull it back on the C's head, but Get Right has the same weapon. He's still close behind the smoke of the E-box. He could get toward Pop Dog for rotation, but straight contact. NIP's in. And it's Olaf, the only man to defend him. Already spotted as well on top tankers, trying to play both angles. Had to, and he manages to at least get a kill. Swings back, great read. Rez goes down as well. Nade's gonna go deep, but Nade's already planted, or bomb's already planted rather, excuse me, as Draken. A great shot to Nico, cuts off part of the rotation. And he's not sold on the shoulder peaks. Further damage done to Kerrigan, but that leaves him alive. He's lagged up onto 9. It means it's easy for Forrest to pick him up, but he's traded back, and it's on to Get Right, who's got a Molotov ready.
They've got no smoke map. This could be massive if Get Right times as well. He's going to deny them the bomb defuse. They're going for it now.
It's early though. I think it's a bit early because Guardian does have a kit, and that'll be extinguished by the time the kit is applicable. And they cut him off. Olaf with the shot, and Guardian gets on it immediately. They just barely had enough time. Olaf answering this, but forget the lack of detection. He's going to go aggressive. Oh my God! I'll have what he's having. What an incredible one-tap toward the intended target as Olaf goes back and finds it. It's down to a 1 versus 1. Rez gets in position, but it's on the up. On the up will do. He finds it through the edge of the train, and Olaf down. It's going to be map point NIP. He's still got problems. Great find to take down the AK, but he's being overwhelmed because they've gotten in towards Sandwich, which means not only did they get the kill back onto him, they pick up the AK for Rain to work with still. Nico's gone. Deagle is out of the hands. It's Guardian on top of the bomb train, but not with the bomb. Good find. Traded back by Get Right. It's just Rain with 36 HP left.
Rain has nothing to work with here. He has got the bomb. No nades, and Get Right's coming through. It's a perfect flank. That should be it. 1 bullet. Doesn't want to take it.
He doesn't want to risk it. If he misses it and Rain pulls it back, it's a huge problem for Rez on an AWP. Instead, he'll let him get to the train and plant, or try to. And Get Right makes no mistake. That's why experience pays off. 2-1 in IP. As he goes out, he realizes they are getting closer. It's existing. Rez, low HP. Both vulnerable and susceptible of going down to Guardian as they'll try and get closer with Rez. He's got to be very careful. It is the AWP. A missed shot would allow them to get the kill, but it's Forrest instead that actually finds it. Nico with spray. Able to get from behind the truck to find Get Right. He's looking for a headshot to Forrest. That goes the other direction, but again a flank from Olaf.
He gets it, the timing once again. Olaf Meister is such a thorn in their side. It's a 2-on-2 as Rain almost guarantees it now. It's going to be Draken with no defuse kit, no nades. Just a Desert Eagle to keep NIP's hope alive there.
Olaf checks it, but he's low on HP. Draken's so close, and Olaf was not ready. He wants the AK. He's actually got it from that range. I'm surprised. I didn't think he was close enough at all, but picks it up, gives him a chance. Rain has the ball. He's not yet planted. He'll peek back out. Draken's got it.
Forrest pushing off towards Joy. He's not messing around. He'll take a lot of damage, but he'll fall back after he picks up the first kill.
Good front side of the battle. The AK does pop out. My Guardian realizes there's a bunch in front of him. Based on timing, this could be a huge problem. Flash will slow them down. He's going to peek on it. They're low enough on HP, but he can't get a single kill. It's Kerrigan that takes the duel with the M4 at range with 100 HP when it started. When it transpired, is tracking in behind the truck. Finds one, follows it up. A chance to go for Nico, but a Deagle shot that lands instead, and even though the AK tried to get the spray down, it suddenly falls to just exist.
He's got nothing really to work with here, but the good news is they are both low HP. He just doesn't know where they are right now. Has to get close to that bomb. Will they let him do it? It looks unlikely. He just will have to check long. That's what Kerrigan's waiting, looking for the execution. Not going to happen. Exist now makes this very possible. Smoking the bomb. It's Nico and CT spawn, but Exist seems to know, but the timing. You're absolutely right. Nothing Exist could do that. It didn't have the information. Whoa!
Shot from Olaf. Takes down Forrest immediately.
He was jumping on the bomb site.
We didn't catch it as we swapped back over. You saw it on your perspective. That's pretty remarkable. Get Right, meanwhile, is still waiting. They're going to check it. Oh, are they? Nico shows his gun barrel, but doesn't go far enough to see him, so at least they pull the kill back. Still, though, they are a man down. Guardian's biding his time. 40 seconds. They'll group. Grab the bomb from back toward T-spawn and head toward the B site. There's two players, never mind. There's one player, never mind. There's no players inside of it because Guardian finds Exist and Get Right quickly. It's just Draken remaining. 1 versus 4, and Guardian with an AK.
Showing us what he can do with the rifles. He's not just a one-trick pony. Guardian to close things out. What a clinical performance that was from FaZe.
Getting him in early on. Maybe that's something we'll see more and more from NIP. Especially after winning an eco. So it's Nico. Speaking of Eco, back to the Deagle. He'll sit toward the bottom of Highway as they do go over the boost. Forrest is the one to peek it out. He can't quite hit the first shot, but don't rule him out yet. He's still got a chance as they get closer as Rez can't hit it. He follows with Draken. He certainly is amazing in this series, and they have taken back middle. And the fact that he had nowhere to hide, Nico. The bomb, good damage as well. Transfers back over. He and Guardian combined. And Exist again has to clutch. What? It's Rain. He's gotten confident now because he goes back to Guardian. I thought he was going to wait for the smoke to bloom to go for the bomb. That's unbelievable, Exist.
What a time to arrive, Exist. Guardian and Rain will have the only real firepower going to the next round. Guardian needs to be careful here. He does leg up one. A wall bang no scope, of course.
Shadow shows for Draken when he wants to swing wide, but Olaf's still watching above the box. It's a shotgun, apparently. Down goes Olaf. Exist enters in, but Nico pulls one back. Still the man advantage there for FaZe as Draken needs to get an angle. And if he's going to Exist, needs to push Nico back. That'll do.
How is he doing this on low HP every single time? It goes down to the 2-on-2 once again, just to know there's no kit available.
Wow.
Draken dancing with death towards Highway. 1 HP as the bullets whistle by. He has to hit this shot. He can't do it. Guardian now duels him, and it comes down to Exist once again. 6 HP up against Rain.
Draken so nearly got away with it as he got sprayed from almost full HP down. Rain knows it's planted for a main, but in a position he can defuse. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a kit. If that was a 5-second defuse, I guarantee you he holds it. 6 HP. Exist has pulled him away, and I think he has. Time is gone. Exist will win out the round. Rain will try and get on it, but no chance. Does he have a kit? He's picked one up, but still gone, just barely. NIP pull it back 8-6.
Exist playing out of his mind right now. How is he hitting these shots?
Look at Rez. Rez not necessarily known for lurking. Gets behind them, takes an immediate shot to Olaf. And he'll hold off mid, which contains the positions for FaZe. I'm going to consider the fact that they could go above and behind him and gets ready for Guardian. And he's not done yet either because he swings back in. Nico's gone around. But Kerrigan has 25 HP in the bomb. The fact that Nico was able to clear the position means that he's just going to walk out and expect that it is clear. 32 seconds. 9 players alive. 3 from NIP toward 8, where all of the attention is turning. There is a lurk inside a middle. It is Olaf, and he's going to find Draken. That takes the off out of it on the retake, but Rez finds one, and that's when Get Right strikes. He'll slide out to find Rain. Kerrigan never committed, so he has a chance to find a lineup, and Olaf coming up highway can also get an angle, but the smokes will not give him a chance. More so, Forrest won't give him a chance, and Get Right stays alive. Bomb goes down. 7 seconds. Nico needs kills to win it. He'll find one. No, he won't. He won't even Get Right.
Get Right holds strong in the boosted position. It's 13-9. No bomb plan. Rez with this flank. This could be everything. Exist is boosted up. The final moment coming. Can Exist get anything done?
Oh!
He gets the double frag. This is it. It's happening. NIP in the 3 versus 1. Kerrigan. He needs to step up tremendously. Gets 2 kills. Surely he can't pull this one off.
His 2 kills in this round. Some of his only in this game. He's been very slow, but he's certainly stepping up. He somehow pulls it back to a 1-on-1. A battle of the in-game leaders as Exist got a double, and Kerrigan has opened up the round. He can run it back. He spots Rez, takes the fight, but doesn't need to. Smarter for him to just get to B and get the bomb down. Why risk it when he can control the play? So a retake in a 1-on-1. Rez with just a kit. No nades between he and Kerrigan for him to pick up additionally, and Kerrigan's going to stay on top of the site without the information. He could go vents, but the flash confirms he's not. Rez will go aggressive, and the young man who has stepped up and carried NIP in this event could carry them to a championship against Kerrigan. Spots, but Kerrigan pulls it back. 4 kills, incredibly, and we continue. Especially with the HP as it is for FaZe. Late boost for Nico. Exist has support as well. Draken gets Olaf down to just 2 low HP players, and Exist is getting aggressive. Kerrigan might have to be the hero again this time. Reverse boost. When of the last time you've seen this is Rez strikes. Kerrigan down. It's just 34 and 18 HP for Rain and Nico. And inside of every dark cloud comes Rain, but inside of that comes Rez. He takes down Rain behind the smoke, and Get Right closes it. A best of 5 against the best in the world, and NIP go back-to-back in Oakland. With Threat on board, and this man to carry them, NIP!